Hi everyone. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Kingdom of Heaven and how the Kingdom of Heaven is managed and run. So, if you're a Christian, a lot of people believe that Jesus is king, okay? And he can be your king, that's fine. But in the Kingdom of Heaven, he is the prince, okay? So, the king of our Father in heaven is God. God is the king. And God is in charge of the heaven, and he's slowly taking back earth. We're slowly doing it day by day. It's a never-ending process. And yes, it's hard, it's difficult. God commits most of his time to it. But he also does other things. He manages heaven. He creates new species that he puts on earth for people to find, which is kind of fun. He's there for people who pray to him, and he intercedes when necessary. And he's around. He's around me a lot because, lo and behold, he picked me to be his one and only daughter. Now I know what you're thinking. I was not conceived like Jesus. I was not born from the mother of God. God selected me to be his one and only daughter and to help spread messages about everything that I've learned, because I've learned a lot over this past year since my death experience. So that's how I know. God is in constant communication with me, as well as the Mother of God. I effectively operate as like a spirit medium, but I will get into that later. So there's God, who is our King in heaven. Next is the Mother of God, who is our Queen in heaven. The Mother of God is Queen, and she intercedes with a lot of people. She's been really busy. Just look at all these YouTube videos out there on everything that Mary's been involved in. Look at the Catholic Church and how many times she's appeared and gave messages to saints and helped raise people up when they were in despair. She's been there since the beginning of time to help people who are dealing with sin in this world. She saved me from my life of sin. Mary's the one that found me, so they effectively adopted me. And I'll just go into talking about me, I guess, a little bit. So, if God is king and he has Jesus as well that does this, they decide whether you go into heaven or to hell. Now, I would never want that job, and I'm glad I don't have to do it, but that's what they do, too. That's mostly Jesus' role. So he's the judge, right? He comes back to earth and he effectively operates as a judge. He's been doing that for a while. He's the judge, so he determines whether you go to heaven or to hell. That's a very important job. It's a job I don't want. It's a job that I signed up for, though. When I was talking to a priest about a year ago, I was talking to a priest, and in this spirit mediumship that I get involved in, because I work as a spirit medium, not on my own behalf. God is the one that controls my body, because when I die, I gave my body to God. So he can control my body, he can make me do whatever he wants. So in this vision that I had when I was talking to this priest, he gave me the book. And it's a big book that God's had since the beginning of time. I signed up for 1,000 years to rule in hell for 1,000 years when Satan is defeated. But I'm not doing that anymore. Jesus is doing it. And he's also doing his job that he's assigned, which is the judge. So he's going to be the judge, whether you go to heaven or whether you go to hell. And like I said, there's going to be different hells. And I'll talk about that in future videos. But the hell that existed since the beginning of time will no longer be eventually. It's going to take a long time to phase out, but there will be new hells that people go to get better. It's going to focus on rehabilitation and not punishment. So, my job as an angel of the Lord, as his one and only daughter that he picked in heaven, here on earth, he picked me. Lo and behold, I thought I wasn't an angel, and I'll get more into that before I die. But my job in heaven is to decide what to bring to heaven from earth. So every TV show, every video game, every movie, every work of art, every book, work of fiction, um, you know, companies, businesses, the whole, everything from Earth. So my job is to go through that, go through everything that was ever made on Earth, and I get to pick and choose what to put in heaven, and it's up to me. So I'm the judge of everything from Earth. I'm the judge of that. Jesus is the judge of everybody, everyone's soul. So I decide what makes it into heaven based off of every item, every place or thing is under my control, and Jesus is the judge of every person's soul. So my soul's already been judged. I'm going to heaven since I died. I've just been waiting to go to heaven and spreading these messages that I have to spread to the world. So God is king. Mary, our mother, is mother of God. She's queen. There's Jesus, who is the prince in heaven, and there's me now. I'm a princess. I used to be an angel, and now I'm a princess, and I can get more into that in other videos. Sorry if I talk too much about myself in this video, but that's who runs kingdom and how it works, and we can get into later topics at another time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. God bless you, and have a great day.